Hey, my name is Maria, and I'm making this video today to tell you how I have victory. Not just any victory or a victory in one thing, but a victory in all things through Jesus. So when I was growing up, we were cultural Christians. We said our prayers and we talked about God sometimes and really in-depth things we weren't instructed on, but it was a great placeholder for when the time came to make a decision to put my faith in Christ. So back up, everybody is struggling with something. There's something that they're dealing with, something that they're longing for, trying to make their lives okay. And so I was on that path as well. And it wasn't till I came confronted with the decision, do you really believe in God or not? And what does that look like? That I decided to put my faith in Christ. So I did that, and although things weren't perfect, I have gotten victory over the years in many different areas. One of which is just being a mother. God is so good, and I had a good mom, but He showed me how to be His kind of mother, how to love His kids when they will potentially drive you crazy, because they will, how to love them the way He does. My motherly instinct was not enough, is not enough. I have to go to the Lord and His Word in order to be able to accomplish that. People always ask me, "Oh, I couldn't homeschool. How do you do it?" Jesus. He gives us instruction in His Word, not just how to treat our kids, but what to think, how to think, how to think about them, so you're not treating them like little invaders, which they kind of are. But God has also given me victory in my marriage. A lot of people think Sean and I have just found the secret ingredient to a happy marriage. Everybody thought, no. Live with anybody for a little bit amount of time and that whole, oh, I'm in love. I love you, babe, but we need Jesus, and you know that. So when we both seek the Lord, then the Lord makes it good between us. And even when just one of us was seeking the Lord, like His grace is sufficient, and He brought us through that. So I would implore you to ask, like, how are you doing? When was the time when you decided to put your trust in Jesus and have a real relationship with Him, where it wasn't just your thoughts, your plans that ran your life, but you were really surrendering your ways to His? Because that's the only way any of this works. So there's a pandemic going on, and I'm not scared. Why? Because if I were to die of this, I am better off than everybody else that's living. Talk about victory. Like, God is so good. What He's prepared for us, we can't even wrap our minds around. So I implore you to, like, taste and see, try Him out. Like, hit me up. We can Bible study. We can talk. You can ask whatever questions you want. God is able, and He's ready to receive you. John 3:17 says, God didn't come into the world to condemn it. The world is already condemned. Jesus came into the world to save it by grace through faith. So if you don't know what that means, or you're curious, or just stuff is not going the way that it was supposed to in your life, let's talk about what God has planned for that. I would love to do that. I am nobody special. I am just someone who trusts the Lord. So you have any questions, let me know. And I hope this helps or encourages you in some way.